Hi. Can everyone see me, hear me? Good? Everything's good? All right. Dallas FanExpo. Let's hear it. Amazing introduction. Thank you very much. I would just like to get a few points out of the way before we start bringing everybody out. Does everyone know what we're doing? Twisted Toonz? We all said it? Okay. So even though this is a scripted event, it does go off a little unscripted at times. So that makes it kind of drift into the PG-13. Joining me on the stage, we have Daphne from Scooby-Doo, Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Please help me welcome Grey Delisle to the stage. All right. Up next, we're gonna bring out the Brain. Not only is he the Brain, two-time Emmy winner for his many characters on Futurama, Egon Spengler on The Real Ghostbusters, Mr. Maurice LaMarche, everybody.
They didn't tell me there'd be exercise involved here. Sorry.
All right. And so the Brain is not lonely. We're going to bring out Emmy winner for Pinky of Pinky and the Brain. He's also been half the Ninja Turtles, Donatello and Raphael, Rob Paulsen. All right. Up next, he's Lance from Voltron. He's Finn from a little show called Adventure Time. Mr. Jeremy Shada, join us please. All right. And last but most certainly not least, making her Twisted Toonz debut, God help her. She is Meg from Hercules, Rose Quartz from Steven Universe, Susan Egan, everybody.
It's a workout getting from over there to here, honestly. I got my cardio in for the day. I'm sweating already.
All right, we're gonna get Back to the Future started. Scene 1.
Hey.
All right, for the narrator, Maurice, one of my all-time personal favorites, Peter Falk, please. The grandfather from The Princess Bride.
Oh yeah, you'll love this.
We have to tell young people it's the grandfather from the Princess Bride.
Forget Columbo. Nobody knows Columbo.
You wanna know Columbo?
That's fantastic. You know where I can get shoes that look like that for about $15? I'm on a top salad.
Up next, we have Marty McFly. How about, Jeremy, how about Batman? Christian Bale's?
Yeah, Christian Bale's Batman from Marty McFly. Got it.
Doc Brown. Rob, how about Yakko?
Okay.
Yakko Warner?
Yeah, I can do that. Dallas.
All right. Ready to begin?
Oh, is that everybody? All right.
It's a short one.
Okay.
All right, the first 15 pages of the script have Marty skateboarding all over town, grabbing car bumpers. Kids, don't do this. It's friggin' dangerous, all right. Skip ahead to a mall parking lot. We don't have time for the whole picture. We're gonna get this thing moving. We see J.C. Penney's a 1-hour photo booth. Remember those? Parents, 1 hour photo? Yeah, now we call that delayed gratification. All right. We also see a stainless steel DeLorean sports car, but it's been modified.
Jeez, dog. A DeLorean. What the hell did you do to it?
Snapping arseholes. How did that come out of you? Start taping, Marty. I'll explain as we go. Oh, here we go. All right, this is test number 1. Please note that Einstein's clock here is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Now, my calculations are correct, and they always are. When this car hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. It's always fun to hear the voice of your childhood say shit, isn't it?
Brown pushes the accelerator button on his remote control. The DeLorean takes off. The speedometer hits 85, 86, 87, 88, and suddenly it's engulfed by a blinding white glow, and then blam, it's gone. Like a sock of fire turned inside out. That was a special effect in the movie. And a trail of fire is left in its wake.
What did I tell you? 88 miles an hour! Temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds.
Christ almighty. Get it integrated. Einstein.
Yeah, rope it in, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Then where the hell are they?
Now, the appropriate question is when the hell they are. You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future, 1 minute into the future to be exact, and at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up to him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you trying to tell me that you built a time machine out of the DeLorean?
Somebody get this guy a lozenge. The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Wow, look out!
What? Is it hot?
It's cold. Damned cold.
Yeah, I know, I missed it. What happened before was the DeLorean reappeared right where it vanished.
Yeah.
Brown approached and reached for the door handle. That's when he said his lines correctly, and I right up. Anyway, Brown reaches the driver's door and compares his watch with Einstein's.
You know, he gets actual American dollars for doing this in real life. That's incredible.
Yeah.
He's fine, and he's completely unaware that anything happened. As far as he's concerned, the trip was instantaneous, and that is why his watch is 1 minute behind mine. He skipped over that minute to instantly arrive at this moment in time. Come on over here, Junior. I'll show you how it works. Here's a red letter dated History of Science, March 19, 1955.
What happened then?
I swear to God, that's the most incredible thing That was the day I invented time travel. I remember it vividly. I was standing on the edge of my toilet, hanging clock. Yeah, I know. The porcelain was wet. I slipped, hit my head on the edge of the sink, and when I came to, I had a revelation, a vision, a picture in my head. A picture of this.
Brown points to the flux capacitor unit mounted inside the DeLorean.
And this is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
The flux capacitor? This is heavy duty, Doc. This is great. Oh, wow. Does it run on regular unleaded gasoline? The Batmobile does. That would be really cool.
That's amazing.
And scene. All right. We're scene 2, a narrator. Grey, how about Daphne?
Yay.
Jeepers, thanks, guys.
For Marty, Maurice, how about the brain?
Okay.
Doc Brown, how about Pinky?
Okay. I can do that.
Einstein the dog. Jeremy, how about you just do dog stuff?
I'll just do some doggy stuff?
Just do doggy
Great. Just dog stuff. Perfect. Love it.
for Mom.
Dog stuff. I'm writing it down on my script. It's good. Got it.
Show business?
Maurice, how about Popeye?
Popeye is mom?
Yeah. And for Pa. Susan, how about Liza Minnelli, but could you sing her lines?
I think that's
Yay.
a great idea.
And then lastly, for Sherman, Jeremy, how about Stewie Griffin?
Oh, sure. I can do that. Cool.
You're quite right, yes, right.
Okay, so we're starting with Brown, right? Yes, sir. Okay. Now, unfortunately, no, it does not run on unleaded gasoline. It requires something with a little more kick. Plutonium.
Plutonium narf?
Yes.
Is that a special kind of plutonium narf? Wait a minute, are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear?
Now, keep rolling, man. No. This sucker's electrical. But I need a nuclear reactor to generate the 1.2 gigawatts of electricity I need, right?
Doc, you don't just walk into a store and buy plutonium. Did you rip that off?
Of course! From a group of Libyan nationalists. They wanted me to build them a bomb, so I took their plutonium and in turn gave them a shiny bomb casing full of used pinball machine parts. Boink! Come on. Oh, I mustn't forget my luggage. Who knows if they'll have cotton underwear in the future? I'm allergic to all synthetics and Mickey Mouse.
Future, so where are you going?
Well, that's right, 25 years into the future. I've always dreamed of seeing the future. Looking beyond my years, seeing the progress of mankind. I'll also be able to find out who wins the next 25 World Series.
Well, Doc, look me up when you get there.
Barking. Did I do good? Is that good doggy stuff?
A+.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
He's in a union.
What is it, Ernie?
Brown turns and reacts with horror to an approaching pair of headlights.
Oh my God, they found me! I don't know how, but they found me! Run for it, Marty, run!
Who?
Who do you think, the Libyans?
Holy shit!
The
Cause
Scooby...
it's fun when your cartoon stars swear. When they swear. Yes, we swear our heads off. Sorry.
The fucking Scooby Van sunroof lights up. And a man appears with a machine gun firing.
I'll draw that fire!
Doc, no! Wait!
Brown runs to the back of his trailer and the van screeches to a stop. Sounds like Freddy's driving. In front of him, the Libyan shoots Doc in the chest.
Doc! Oh my God! You bastards!
Marty dives into the driver's door and swings the door shut. The DeLorean roars off. The terrorist gunner takes aim. The speedometer hits 75.
Let's see if you bastards... Boy, I like saying bastards. It's not quite a swear word, you know? It's like, it'd still be on TV. Let's see if you bastards can do 90.
Now nobody's parents are married anymore, so it's not an insult. The speedometer climbs 86, 87, 88. All of a sudden, the mall parking lot, I love the mall. Anyway, the mall parking lot is changed into an open field with a scarecrow. The DeLorean speeds right through a haystack and into an open barn. The stainless steel vehicle looks like a spaceship. A farmer, his wife, and son are woken up. They enter the barn.
What is it, Pa?
It looks like an aeroplane without wings.
That ain't no airplane, it's a flying saucer, Pa, from outer space.
Run, children! Mama, run for your lives!
Hey, hello, where am I? Excuse me, sorry about your barn.
Oh, look, Pa, it's already mutated into human form. Shoot it.
Shoot it, Pa!
Take that, you mutated sons of a bitch! New York, New York!
Just as he's about to enter the barn, DeLorean thunders out. The car spins around in the barnyard and smashes through a white picket fence and takes out one of the small pine trees, then finds the dirt access road and roars away.
You space bastards! It does feel good to say that. You space bastards! You killed one of my pines.
And scene. All right. Up next, narrator once again. Maurice, how about Mr. Freeze?
From Arkham City?
Yes, sir. Lou. Jeremy, one of my all-time favorites out of you. Morgan Freeman.
Just wait, just wait.
Marty, let's do Rob, Dr. Scratch and Sniff.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that.
Biff. Susan, let's bring up Meg. George. Maurice Morbo from Futurama.
Okay.
And we have Goldie. Gray, how about Azula?
Whatever you peasants want, I'll do it.
The plutonium chamber light flashes empty. Marty hides the car and heads into town. The town square is recognizable but different. Marty notices a public telephone sign on a window. He enters. Lou, the counterman, spots Marty.
Hey kid, what do you do, jump ship?
What?
What's with the life preserver?
I just want to use the phone.
Yeah, it's in the back.
Marty finds Doc's number in the phone book. For anyone wondering what that is, it's what old people used before Siri. Marty calls, but no one answers.
Hello, excuse me, do you know where 1640 Riverside?
Okay, you gotta order something, kid.
Yeah, give me a tab.
Tab? I can't give you a tab unless you order something.
Yeah, well, okay, like, give me a Pepsi free.
If you want a Pepsi, pal, you gotta pay for it.
Look, just give me something without any sugar in it, okay?
I think
Lou
something
gives him a look.
narration. Yes, there we go. That's narration right there.
Oh, sorry. Lou gives him a look and then puts a cup of coffee in front of him. Marty looks at the bowl of sugar cubes in front of him.
Hey, McFly. What do you think you're doing? Hey, I'm talking to you, McFly. You big Irish bug.
Oh, hey, Biff. Hey, you guys. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Yeah? You got my homework finished, McFly?
Well, actually, I figured since it wasn't due until Monday, I would...
Hello? Hello? Is anybody home? Hey, think, McFly, think. I gotta have time to recopy. You realize what would happen if I didn't have time to recopy my homework in my own handwriting, huh? If I turned it in with your handwriting, I'd get kicked out of school. You wouldn't want that to happen, would you?
No, of course not, Biff. I wouldn't want that to happen.
Hey, what are you looking at, butthead? So, how about my homework, McFly?
Okay, Biff. Well, I'll finish that on up tonight, and then I will bring it over first thing in the morning.
Not too early. I sleep in on Sundays. And, I don't want to see you here again, okay, big boy?
Oh, okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Marty slowly turns and notices he's sitting next to his dad.
What?
You're George McFly!
Yes? Who are you?
Say, what do you let those peasants push you around like that for?
Well, they are bigger than me.
Stand tall, boy. Have some respect for yourself. Don't you know if you let people walk all over you, they'll be walking all over you for the rest of your life and they'll take the throne that's rightfully yours? Look at me. You think I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in this slop house?
Hey, watch in there, Goldie. I'm stamping your paychecks, okay?
No, sir. I'm going to make something of myself. I'm going to night school and one day I will be somebody.
That's right, he's gonna be the mayor.
Mayor? Now that's a good idea. I could run for mayor. I think I'd be a really good leader and ruler and crusher of things.
A colored bear, that'll be the day.
You wait and see, Mr. Carruthers. The Fire Nation colors shall rule. I will be mayor. I'll be the most powerful man in all of the universe. I'll take over the world in Hill Valley, and I'm going to clean up this town.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, you can start by sweeping the floor.
Mayor Goldie Wilson. Yes, I will have defeated them for all time. I like the sound of that.
And scene.
Turtle power.
Marty. Gray, how about Vicky?
Whatever, you twerps.
Lorraine. Maurice Pepe Le Pew. Stella. Jeremy, let's change it up a little. How about your Ice King? Sam. Maurice Foghorn Leghorn. And Milton. Susan, Rose Quartz. Steve Newman.
Okay. All right, you guys, cowabunga. George runs out of the diner, and Marty chases after him. He finds him in a tree, creeping on a girl changing in the window. George loses his balance and falls into the street as a car approaches. Marty pushes him out of the way and gets hit by the car. Boom! Later that night, Marty awakens lying in bed. Female hands place a cold compress on his forehead.
Mom? Is that you?
There now. Just relax. You have been asleep for almost 9 hours now, eh?
I had a terrible nightmare that I was babysitting this annoying brat in a pink hat. I dreamed that I went back in time. It was terrible.
Well, you are safe and sound now. Back in the good old 1955.
Ew, gross, Mom. 1955? You're my mom.
My name is Lorraine. Lorraine Baines.
Well, yeah, but you're so high. You're so thin. Have a milkshake, Mom.
Just relax, Calvin. You've got a big bruise on your head, no?
The fairies must be responsible. Where are my pants?
Over there, on my oak chest. I have never seen purple underwear before. Calvin?
Calvin? Why do you keep calling me Calvin?
That is your name, is it not? Calvin Klein. It is written all over your underwear. I guess they call you Cal?
No. Actually, they call me last because I'm the worst babysitter in town, but they call me Marty.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Calvin. I mean, Marty. Do you mind if I sit right here?
No, fine. No good. Fine. Good.
That is a big bruise you have there.
As creepy as that is, Lorraine tries to gently stroke his bruised forehead. Funny thought here, Marty actually banged the back of his head on the cement. Think about it. Marty moves further back on the bed until he falls off.
Oh, Lorraine, princess, are you up there?
Oh my God, it is my mother. Quick, put your pants back on.
Stella Baines, 40 and pregnant, makes the introduction to the family and invites Marty to join them for dinner.
Sam's not fiddling with that thing and come in here and eat your dinner.
Whoa, ho, I say, whoa, ho! Look at it roll. Now we can watch Jackie Gleason while we eat.
That's me. Oh, boy. Sorry.
That's right.
Our first television set. Dad just picked it up today. Do you have a television?
Well, yeah. How do you expect me to do it babysitting? We have two. We have two of them. Channel Chasers. It's a great episode. You should watch it.
Mom, you must be so rich.
Oh, honey, he's teasing you. Nobody has 2 television sets.
Hey, I where Ralph dresses up as the man from space. His name was Marty. He was from another planet, but I didn't know.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new. Love yourself, love yourself.
Yeah, I saw it on the rerun.
Oh, humans are so funny. What's a rerun?
You'll find out, weirdo.
You know, Marty, you look so familiar to me. Do I know your mother? Did I kidnap her once or twice?
Yeah, I think maybe you do.
Oh, well then I want to give her a call. I don't want her to worry about you.
You can't! Nobody's home. Listen, do you know where Riverside Drive is?
It's on the other side of town. A block past Maple. East end of town.
A block past Maple? That's John F. Kennedy Drive.
Who the hell is John F. Kennedy?
Oh, the F stands for something I don't want to talk about.
Brother, with Marty's parents out of town, don't you think you ought to spend the night? I mean, after all, Dad almost killed him with the car.
That's true, Marty. I think maybe you should spend the night. I think you're our responsibility.
Gee, I don't know. Your kids seem kind of bratty.
They could sleep in my room.
I'm pretty sure that this is a felony. Under the table, Lorraine puts her hand on Marty's leg. Marty immediately jumps to his feet.
I gotta go. Thanks very much. It was wonderful. You were all great. I'll see you later. Much later.
Wow, he's a very strange young man.
I say he's an idiot. He comes from his upbringing. Parents are probably idiots too. Lorraine, if you ever have a kid who acts that way, I'll disown you.
Lorraine sighs romantically.
My darling.
All right. All right, narrator for this one. Gray, how about Mandy?
Okay. All right.
Marty. Finn, Jeremy, please.
Mathematical!
Doc Brown. Susan, how about Belle?
Cool.
Strickland. Maurice, Yosemite Sam is one. George, also, how about Dippy Devil? And Lorraine. Rob, how about Woody Allen?
Okay, I can certainly do that because there's some joke there about having an affair with your child. Sorry, was teed up for me, too soon.
Alright. Marty runs out the door to Doc's house. He convinces him he's from the future, like an idiot. And they figure out how to send Marty, back to the future. But first they have to set his parents up, since Marty's mom wants him now. Very Shakespearean, wouldn't you say? We cut to Hill Valley High School.
Whoa! You really cleaned this place up! What's brand new?
Now remember, according to my theory, you interfered with your parents' first meeting. If they don't meet, they won't fall in love. They won't get married and they won't have kids. That's why your older brother's disappearing from the photograph, like the petals falling off the rose. Your sister will follow, and unless you repair the damage, you'll be next.
Oh, sounds pretty heavy.
That's such a stupid thing to say. Race has nothing to do with it. Which one is your pop? Papa, do you think I'm odd?
A little bit. You're kind of freaking me out. But that's him right there.
As George walks down the hall, students laugh at him because he's an idiot. And some of the boys kick him in the ass. He has a kick me sign hooked on his collar in this building. Mr. Strickland, looking exactly the same as in 1985, grabs him by the arm. Marty is amazed.
Maybe you were adopted.
That's Strickland! Jeez! Didn't that guy ever have hair? Man, what a bummer for him. That sucks.
I really like your shape up, man, because you're a slacker. Do you want to be a slacker for the rest of your life?
What did your mother ever see in that kid?
I don't know,
Jake, Doc, I guess she felt sorry for him because her dad hit him with his car. Hit me with his car.
That's the Florence Nightingale effect. I mean, haven't you read anything? It happens in hospitals when nurses fall in love with their patients, like, I don't know, girls fall in love with animalistic creatures. Just go to it, kid.
Hey, George, buddy, man, I've been looking all over for you. You remember me? The guy who saved your life the other day? I kind of did that laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Good, great. Wow, you sound different than I imagined. There's somebody I'd like you to meet here. Lorraine, Calvin, I'd like you to meet my good friend George McFly.
Aha! It's really a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. How's your head?
Oh, good, fine.
Oh, I've been so worried about you ever since you ran off the other night. Are you okay? That's the bell. Sorry, I gotta go. Isn't he a dreamboat?
Doc, she didn't even look at him.
Oh, this is more serious than I thought. Sorry, I was daydreaming. Isn't it amazing? Apparently your mother is infatuated with you instead of your father. It's like every Disney animated feature I've ever seen.
Whoa! Okay, wait a minute, Doc. Are you trying to tell me that my mother has got the hots, like the sexy hots for me?
The stupidity in this provincial town is astounding. Yes, precisely.
Now you're speaking my language.
The only way we're going to get to those two to successfully date is if they're alone together, like she's kidnapped and put into a castle. So you've got to get your father and your mother to interact. I don't know anything about mothers because no Disney heroines have them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They're bastards.
Wow, so maybe we could set them up on like a date type thing?
Wow, you're really slow. Yes, like a date. Like a date.
What kind of date? I don't know what kids do in the 50s. I'm not even from a time that has time, you know?
They're your parents. You must know them. What are their common interests? What do they like to do together?
Nothing.
Oh my God. Look, there's a rhythmic ceremonial ritual coming up.
Of course, the Enchantment of the Sea Dance! They're supposed to
It's
go!
a different movie.
Yeah, that's another Disney one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's okay.
Different company. Yeah. Well, that's where they kiss for the first time.
Yeah, kiss the girl. Got it. Wrong princess. All right, you stick with your father like glue and make sure he takes you to the dance.
And scene. All right. Let's see. Narrator once again. Gray. How about Judy Garland, Dorothy? Marty. Rob, how about George Takei?
Okay. Oh my.
George, Maurice will bring in William Shatner.
Oh my.
For Biff, Jeremy, how about Kermit the Frog? And then for Lorraine, we're gonna do like a little impromptu Wizard of Oz off. We're gonna bring in Susan for Judy Garland, but singing. Dueling Judys.
Well, there's only one line for Dorothy, so I guess I'll just do it. I wanted to go home. I want to go home, but they sent me to the future. Anyway, George is sitting at a table having lunch with writing furiously. And Marty comes over and he sits down next to him.
Hello. What are you writing?
I'm writing stories, science fiction stories about strange new worlds, new life, new civilizations, and visitors from those civilizations coming to Earth.
Get out of town. I didn't know you did anything creative. Let me read some.
Oh, no. No, I never let anyone read my stories.
Why not?
Well, what if they didn't like them?
What if they told me I was no good? I guess that'd be pretty hard for somebody like you to understand.
Oh no, not hard at all. What? Oh, so anyway, George, about Lorraine. She really likes you. She told me to tell you that she wants you to ask her to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Oh my.
Really?
Oh yeah. All you've got to do is go over there and ask her.
What? Right here? Right now in the cafeteria? What if she said no? I don't know if I can take that kind of attention. Mister, besides, I think she'd rather go with somebody else.
Really? Who?
Marty looks and reacts with horror. At another table, Biff is trying to put his hands on Lorraine, and she's trying to push him away.
Come on, Lorraine, you want it. You know you want it. And, me and Miss Piggy aren't really going out anymore, so, you want to give it to me, you know?
Shut your filthy mouth. I'm not that kind of girl.
Oh, well, maybe you are, and you just don't know it yet.
And get your meat hooks off of me.
You heard her. She said, get your meat hooks off. Please.
So, what's it to you, butthead? You've been looking for a,
Mr. Strickland approaches behind Marty. Biff sees him and plays it cool.
Okay, well, since you're new here, I'm gonna cut you a break today. So why don't you make like a tree and, get out of here?
Biff walks off. Lorraine looks at Marty and sighs with infatuation.
George!
Why do you keep following me around?
You know, I've been asking myself that question since we shot the freaking pilot. Look, George, I'm telling you, if you do not ask Lorraine to that dance, I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life.
But I can't go to the dance. I'm going to miss my favorite convention in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, but George, Lorraine wants to go with you. Give her a break.
Look, I'm just not ready to ask Lorraine out to the dance. Not you or anybody else on this planet is going to make me change my mind.
Gee.
And scene. You guys having as much fun as we are? All right, the narrator for this one, Maurice, Inspector Gadget. For George, Rob, Christopher Walken.
Okay.
For Marty, Susan, let's bring Meg back. For Lorraine, Jeremy, let's bring Christian Bale's Batman back.
Perfect.
And for Biff, Gray, let's bring out Edith Bunker.
Oh, all right, okay.
Go, Gadget microphone. We now cut to George's house at night. Apparently Marty is broken in wearing a radiation suit and is standing in George's bedroom. Not creepy at all. He places headphones on him and inserts a cassette tape. Cassette tape.
Yeah.
For those of you old enough to remember, cassette tape. Inserts a cassette tape labeled Van Halen into a Walkman. In the 80s, that was an iPod with 20 megabytes of memory for all of you kids. Marty presses play, and George awakens screaming in terror.
Ah, who are you?
Silence, Earthling. My name is Darth Vader, okay? I'm an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan.
Cut to the town square the next day. George is running frantically, looking for Marty.
Marty.
Hey, George. Buddy, you weren't at school. What you been doing all day?
I overslept. Look, I need your help. I have to ask Lorraine out, but I don't know how to do it.
All right. Okay, listen. Keep your pants on, but not really. She's over there in the cafe. What made you change your mind, George?
Well, last night, Darth Vader came down from planet Vulcan and told me that if I did not take Lorraine out, that he'd melt my brain.
Listen, that's a little TMI. Let's keep the brain-melting stuff to ourselves, okay? All right. There she is, George. Now just go in there and invite her.
All right, but I don't know what to say.
Just say anything, George. Say whatever natural, the first thing that comes into your mind.
Easy for you to say. Nothing comes to my mind.
I really enjoyed that pause you put in there, George. It's really, awesome. Anyway, geez, George, I wonder if I was ever even, it's a wonder I was ever even born.
What?
Nothing. Look, tell her your destiny brought you together. Tell her that she's the most beautiful girl you've ever seen in the world. Girls like that kind of stuff. What are you doing, George?
I'm writing it down. This is really good stuff.
We enter the cafe. The place is really jumping. It's full of kids. A jukebox is playing, and Marty enters with George.
Lorraine, my density has brought me to you.
What?
Okay, what I meant to say was...
Wait a minute. Did I know you from somewhere? Have I rented you before? Have I put you in Arkham a couple times?
Yeah, I'm George McFly. And I think the only thing I need more than you is more cowbell. I'm your density. I mean, your destiny.
Wasn't saying all I could get. That was really sweet, George.
Oh, Archie! McFly, I thought I told you never to come in here. Well, it's gonna cost you. How much money you got on you?
How much do you want? Biff.
As Biff starts to walk, Marty trips him. Everyone in the malt shop laughs. Biff gets up, and Marty punches him and immediately flees the cafe and runs for his life.
That's Calvin Klein. Oh my God, he's such a dream. Hey Calvin, if you take me to the dance, I'll tell you my secret identity. Please.
Marty grabs a little kid and steals his wooden box skateboard. Biff and the gang chase him around the town square. Literally watch the movie They Need a Car Chase. What? Literally watch the movie. They need a car to chase him around the same block twice. Seriously, 4 of them couldn't split up and catch one kid on a skateboard. Anyway, they try to kill Marty with their car by crushing him into a truck, but he gets away and Biff and the gang are covered in manure.
Oh, I'm gonna get that son of a bitch.
Gigi, just stifle yourself, will you there? We're out of time. We're wrapping.
Oh, that was a good show to end on.
All right. Okay. All right, we're out.
We love you guys. Sorry.
Rent it on Netflix. Find out how it ends.
Thank you very much.